There's a common question that predominantly women ask me. And that question is, why do men cheat? Why do men cheat on women? Now, before I explain this, all you women out there that's listening, keep in mind that the problem is not always you. Sometimes the problem is the opposing individual. It's not always you, so remember that. Now, moving forward, from my experience and from what I've witnessed, usually the three main reasons why men cheat on women is because one, looks. Reason number two is basically your willingness to do something or to not do something. And reason number three is your personality. Now, going back to reason number one, your looks. Now, it's very important that when you're in a relationship that you are actually very much so 100% is attracted to your significant other. In this case, let's say you're with your boyfriend or you're with your husband. Let's say he doesn't think that you're ugly. However, at the same time, he doesn't think that you're the most prettiest thing on the face of this earth. Well, that right there can be a problem, an actual issue. The reason why is, quite frankly, let's say he meets a different woman or he meets a friend or just somebody at work for which he thinks is beautiful. He thinks she is gorgeous, and as a matter of fact, he even told you about her for whatever reason. Well, that right there can pose as an issue, because that could be a reason why he cheats on you, just because of the simple fact that he actually gave into temptation, and because this individual is so much more beautiful and prettier than you are, he actually will cheat. So that's one of the main reasons. Reason number two is your willingness to do something or to not do something. In this case, we are all adults here, so let's talk about the sex situation. Let's say you like sex, but you don't like oral sex, but your husband or boyfriend is absolutely in love with oral sex. He tries to convince you, but you're not easily convinced. But he absolutely loves it. He wants oral sex, but you never give it to him. And let's say somehow he meets somebody at work or somebody somewhere, and for whatever reason they end up talking about oral sex, which is, I can honestly say so, it's a bit inappropriate, but things happen, unfortunately. Society nowadays is just a little bit unpredictable, and people are unpredictable as well. But let's say he ends up talking about sex with this individual, oral sex, and she explains to him how she actually likes it, she has no problem with it. Meanwhile, he knows in the back of his mind that you cannot stand oral sex. You don't even want to think about it. Well, that can make him cheat on you. That simple fact right there can make him cheat. Reason number three is your personality. Now, for an example, nobody wants to come home after working whatever your 6 or 8 hour shift, or maybe your 10-hour shift. Nobody wants to come home to a nagging individual. Now, in this case, I'm not saying you may not have a reason for nagging, but there's usually two ways of doing things. There's the wrong way and the right way. And nagging is not usually the right way to attack a problem. And as a matter of fact, that may push him away instead of driving him forward. That right there can make him cheat on you.